taser are ridiculous in cost. So what I did was I said, hey, we've got to find a way to where you guys can set up to have something that you can count on, okay? And so what I did was I went out and looked. You've seen the rechargeables. I told you about them in the office, okay? Or the batteries packs. You know, they might not look pretty, but they're a whole lot cheaper. I think Taser sells them for $26. And if you can get the lid open of these, this is the original container. If you can get that lid open and maintain the contacts, shoot, they're just the C123s. You replace them and you're done. All right. I haven't had luck. And so, and I've got several, here's another case, but I had to put a piece of nickel on there and spot weld these on. You can't solder it, okay? You can only spot weld. And that's the only way that I found that I was able to do it, okay? What I did do is I had sold a gentleman 3 tasers last year, and I was visiting a little bit ago and found out that he goes, well, I'm not sure if it's working. So he opens it up, he gives it to me, and I'll be darned if I didn't put the power button on and there was no power at all. I was furious. You know, for the battery life to be that inconsistent bothers me, especially for the officers. You get out there and you can't use it, that's going to be a harm to you. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to fix that. So I did. So we went into the market. I went into the marketplace and I found some rechargeable. They're called C123s. You're familiar with them. The thing about it though is the concern is that when you buy one that's rechargeable, this actually has the little racetrack adapter. I can't remember what it's called. It's the one that goes in my iPad that you just fit in. You just plug that in. This is the one that came with the first group that I bought. It's got 4 of them on there, right? And each one of these just plugs right in to a battery. And plug it in, USB, charge them up. Love it, okay? Well, the battery size did not grow. So these will fit into the base of the Taser, okay? So I wanted to demonstrate that first, all right? So what's cool though is now you can control it, now you can play with it, now you can demonstrate the damn thing and not worry about losing your power, okay? So what I did was I went ahead and I owe this gentleman 3 sets. I'm going to send him 3 sets. These are on Amazon. I don't know, more Chinese crap, but this is the only one that I was able to find. Okay, that's the packaging right there. Okay. I'm not offering this to the general public. I'm only offering this to officers and those who we have sold tasers to. All right, but I've connected this. So we've all seen them deployed. I mean, we've done several trainings where we've deployed the taser, but I wanted to know how effective they were. Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording. I don't know whether I'll use it or not. But what is cool is that the book says that these will go for 30 seconds. So you have a threat, you shoot the taser, you drop it and run. I said, well, I want to know. I'd like to know if it is. Well, here you go. I got a stopwatch ready to go. I'm going to turn it on. Okay. Here you go. Well, that stopped a little sooner than It should have, and doggone it, I should have charged the batteries before I did it. With these on a full charge, I went through 10 30-second rides. It did it 10 times for 30 seconds each one. Very impressed, okay, with them on full charge. So what I would suggest you do is get one of these. We'll weld them. We've already bought the equipment. You know, I've got the connectors. If we can put them into your case, then great. If not, we've got the nickel and we've got the connectors, okay? But then you can at least have these and plug them in once a month to make darn sure that they're going to be charged when you go out there. I did deploy this several times in the past couple of days. I just thought it might have more left on it, but I guess I overused it. So I hope you appreciate that. Again, we are going to do this. We're going to weld these together for anybody who has bought a taser from us, for the officers and anyone else that we've sold these to. We're not interested in selling them to general public because we're not going to charge for the actual work of putting them together. All we're going to ask you to do is pay for the batteries. These are, I believe I paid $20 a packet. So $20 for 4 batteries. I think it's worth it. Oh, I know it's worth it. Okay? So for somebody like my mother who has a taser, I can give that to her and say, Mom, just pull it out once a month and plug it in, and just to make sure that it's got a charge. Now, Michael and I are working on a housing where we can put this on here and you can plug this in independent of pulling this thing off and redoing it. I hope that makes sense, because that get to be a pain in the butt. He wants to try to design a platform where you just set it on there with contacts, and so I said, fine, whatever he wants to 3D print something, that's great. I'll let him do that when he catches up with all the other stuff he's doing. So I hope that that benefits you, and I believe I have gone through everything I had planned to. Appreciate it, and carry on.